Ooh. Hey there. Y'all doing good on this Wednesday morn or eve or wherever you're at? I'm here, so it's morning. Ta-da! Hey, how's it, Mono? How's it going? Thanks for coming in. How's your Wednesday looking? Lunch done last night. I'm kind of bouncing around between 3 different projects, 4 different projects right now. We got this guy, which is ongoing. Here's his head. Let's see. Get your head. Anyway, we got this guy in progress. We did a bunch of work on our sand scavenger last night. I've got to do a little bit of repair work, of course, because it's small. But I'm just going to make that around. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so we're working on her. Where's her base? A second. Okay. Oh, duh. Yeah, so that's her stand. Got her disco light. Woo! She's a fun little one. We finished up Cheryl, so Cheryl's done. Ready for action. Oh, pretty good. Cheryl's done. I gotta get her photographed today. And then we're also working on her. She is our rogue tiefling. Tiefling rogue. So anyway, but today, this morning, we're back on here. Back on this guy. It's because it feels like a metal morning. I should probably have a metal plate. Oh, allergies already? Still? Probably. I don't buy it. What did I want? Let's dark ochre, dark umber. Get some colors down. Brown with a dark umber. I think I got that one already. Did I already get that? No, I did not. Okay. Oh, that's definitely darker. And I gotta repaint what's her face. What's her face? I had her as a fair maiden and then convinced myself she needed to be Hispanic and could not put the skin tone together for Hispanic. Like her face was cool, but I had no way to get olive. I really need to be able to make olive skin, but we're using a Zorn palette on this particular project, so it's only 4 colors, plus black and white. So can't do it. So I'm gonna make her go back to a fair maiden. Anyway, she's something else. Oh yeah, and I named her Wanda, this woman here, our scoundrel. Yeah, this is Wanda. She's our sexy Jawa pole dancer. Got some side boob going on. Woo. That's hilarious. We gotta figure out. I haven't painted the straps or anything. We're just kind of base coating stuff right now. We might hit her up in a little bit just to break things up later. Okay, good times. Anyway. Woohoo! We're gonna start building this up. So his son, I want to start bringing lights up, smoothing things out. I haven't painted this yet. He's got a pommel with a sword, so we still have to hit this. Finish up the secondary rim light, just kind of picking at stuff and then building this up. Now, I don't want this side to get much brighter. We want the light to end up being pretty bright coming from up here, so this is going to be the brunt of it, probably right in there. And come down in here, we'll, do all the things. We'll paint stuff. Kind of takes shape as we do it, so see what happens, shall we? I'm still kind of waking up. Only on my second cup of joe so far. Hold on, I'm going to finish this. So you guys don't have to get some more green space here. Okay. So let's mix up a little bit of juice. Need some. So everything on here, for example, need a bigger brush. Everything, even the lightest light of whatever, has this deep sea bend in it. So this is like my main color, but used in everything on this. So we mix dark brown or dark grays, light grays, whites, whatever I'm mixing, that has it in it. Where's my other gray? Nope, that's cold corpse blue. Where's gray? Oh, it's fine, be that way. Wait a minute, that's not the red. Yeah, wizard gray, that's what I'm... Boo, where are you? It's too early to start looking for paints. Jeez. Really? Okay, just dropping stuff like crazy. I'm such a klutz anyway. Mornings are not my friend for that. Where is... I'm looking for... Brew. I probably put it in the wrong spot. I do like the cold corpse blue though. It's like a gray blue. It's really cool. Literally, it's really cool. Where did I put it? I'm looking for my paint. It's just a little bottle of light gray. That's all it is. I can make light gray, but not a bottle of it. Why not, right? Huh, alright, well, I guess we're mixing it today. Also, I get back to using these little, so I use these Swedish dish towels I get off Amazon. They're awesome. Instead of paper towels. Really good for dampening and stuff. Damping? Is that a word? I don't know where you are, thing. Weird. Alright, fine then. Be that way. No light gray for us. We don't need to stinking light gray. Okay. I want to paint it. So we need to get this worked out. Actually, I kind of want to get his arms worked out. So we need to finish this. Kind of show some love on his arm here. And this arm as well. Put like a little light there. He's got, let's see where his hand is. So he's got his pommel mitt over here. I think it goes like such. Alright, so you'd see we'd have another rim light, like a secondary reflection down here. Because it'd be reflecting off of this onto there. So yeah, we'll show the arms. I think we're good. Some stuff I gotta clean up, like these little rough spots here. Maybe some high secular. Anyway, there's some like highlight cleanup to do, but there's a lot of stuff to do on this guy still. Look, these parts gotta get hit a little lighter on the edges. I think now though I'm gonna work on these arms. Get his gauntlets lit up. Booyah. Done. Second cup of Joe. If we make it, I don't know. Hope everyone's doing good out there on this fine, beautiful, sunny, here, let's see. Sunny, let me see it. Yeah. Sun. It's like 50 now though, freaking cold. Feels cold, it's not cold. Okay, arms. Let's, since we started on this one, let's go ahead and carry on with that. So we're gonna mix up some stuff. So we got our deep sea bend, which is our main mixer, and then Let's see. That's the part where I need the dark gray. Oh well. I mean light gray. Okay, I'm mixing in some white. Touch of white. Just a touch. Well, more than that. Okay, so how about some pale yellow? I want to start getting some color in something. Hey Jet, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you hanging out. How's your Wednesday? Just getting started here on this, dude. I was saying before, I've got like a gazillion projects going on right now. This morning slot is to keep progressing on our friend's armor here. We're working on his arms. Yeah, see, I keep wearing off the edges. I'm gonna have to block this off at some point because my hands are taking off the rubbing the paint off. So that's never really effective. Let's fix a little bit of that. I'm gonna have to cover this. Okay, anyway, back down here. It's like once we set up all the initial highlights or the initial volumes of where everything's at, then we can start fine-tuning it. Smaller and smaller areas. That's just where I imagine my life to be. You will perceive it completely different. Penny, we have more of it closer together. Yes, we do. More of it is closer, indeed. Started that. I want to see if my works will play. I forgot to look at it. It was pretty late last night. Let me see something here. Can I play a thing? My Warps is not syncing up with stream. It shows the widget, but it doesn't play any sound. Okay, that's on my list for this afternoon. We'll fix that. That, and I've got to print a little repair piece for our scavenger. I was working on her last night, Painty. I don't know if you were around or if you've been lurking this morning, but awesome. Good to hear. Doing great, thanks. So I started on her, so I deem her Wanda. That's her name. She's our sexy Jawa pole dancer. Yeah, I'm just getting her based up. Kind of messing around with that. You say I got till the 9th, so thought I better get on it with all these other things I'm poking at. And yeah, we're working on her too, off and on, a little piece at a time. Anyway, this is the behemoth of this. It's not a Titan, but it's a hefty lift. A lot of surface area, metal surface area. I'm kind of working my way around down here. That's bugging me. So pretty much anything my eye is catching. Also, anytime I'm adding like a layer of highlights, I'm working really thin So the paint's really diluted. But then I will go over and glaze over with the base color with the deep sea bed. And then we highlight and then kind of glaze and then highlight. So it's been this sort of process. And now we're just kind of starting to drill down a little more finite and start highlighting the micro volumes, as they say. Huh. Malo Friendos? Is that the name of your sexy Jawa pole dancer? Yeah, hair. Oh, camera's not on. Can't see my sexy mug. Yeah, you know, a lot of it, depending on what's actually on my brush, I may use that particular shade for something else as my eye scanning stuff. So I've got this right now, say for example, I've got this real pale sea green blue color, and I'm hitting this spot right here. If I see something, my eye sees something else that can use that color, then we'll hit that. So it's kind of a constant back and forth process. Hey, Grumpy. Thank you, sir. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I intend you are doing well. What's the word? How are you? And I gotta touch up all these spots that I've worn off from grabbing it. At the party. Right. A lot of this stuff at this point, you know, the updates are not like epic. They're very subtle. So it's not like immediately apparent. Because this armor, the actual sculpt, isn't smooth. So when I'm zoomed in on here, I can see all the little bumps and nooks and crannies. So I'm trying to emulate that. I don't need to make this highlight super smooth, but I kind of want to follow the little bumps I see and such. Skull, skull, skull. Hellgrat! The whole crew. Hey guys. Hope y'all are doing good. Bow, bow. Highlights. And you can move highlights in and out, right? So like I want to expand this white down a little bit. We're gonna move it down. And at this point, the palette just ends up being like a sea of shades of grays and blues. You know, there's no specific recipe for this. It's just kind of using the shade or the color you need in that spot. I like that. And I got a hair on my hair on the palette. Yeah, it's those Artist Opus eggs. These are actually really fucking cool, though. I mean, it fits in your hand. Of course, I don't have any glue. I've got plants. Their plants are arriving today, so I'll get him mounted on his actual stand. But yeah, what's up, brother? Hey, so blurp. Okay, the sound emotes work, but the actual... Oh, anyway, they make them in like 3 sizes. I think I got the medium small one. That one's an egghead. Yeah, yeah. This guy. I figured it was like if Steven Tyler and the Hound had a kid. That's what it would look like. But yeah, what came first, the Hound or the egg? Oh, wait. Good question. Oh, sound, you didn't play. Laughing. Come on, laughing. Can you clap? Okay, laughing's fucked up. Whatever. OBS is being stupid lately. How's it going, Rambo? Good to see you again. Welcome in. Just getting our morning started. With the addition of them being a pro wrestler. There you go. Alright. Yeah, it is being stupid. Like, wiped out all the sounds last night. Today, Blurp isn't playing my custom sound. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to get these, chain links here at some point. We're not doing that right now. I want to move this highlight, just kind of get it a little smoother over here. That's what we're doing. Between OBS and Twitch, it's a wonder the whole system works at all. The integrations are insane. Working really light. I just want to move this highlight down just a touch. Kind of expand it out, I guess. So typically after I'll do a row of highlights, I will then glaze it with our base color. But at this point, I don't think I will. Yeah, exactly. So true. Alright, we got this bounce light down here we gotta deal with. So I'm looking at the curve of this. Light's down here, so it would be curving where the armor curves. Let's see it. It would be like right here, really. Because of the not concave, but whatever. Whatever, words, because words have meanings, and it's still early. I'm not ready yet. Early for you, Grump. What are you doing up? 7 or 8? Or OBS, or IBS, right? Oh, everybody does. But it's still better than Streamlabs. I started on Streamlabs. Right there. Right. So true. Okay, let's kind of start sketching this out. So we just kind of, this hair, dang. Kind of start defining where we want the reflection. And then just refine it as we go. Yeah, Streamlabs is like, it's like OBS with an actual GUI interface. OBS is like Streamlabs without the interface. They took all the graphic-y shit out, stripped all that out of it. So, what did I say? It would actually be here. From here to about there. And really, I'm just kind of setting the groundwork right now for where that's going to be. It should bright right here. Maybe going down a little bit. And it's not going to be as bright as our main highlight. It's kind of scratchy. It doesn't have to be awesome. I just want to stream. Yeah, right. Oh, me, 9 a.m. Oh, it's not. What? Wait a minute. Where are you? It is 9 a.m. I have also been up 7. I thought you were an hour behind me. Huh. Oh well. Cool. Ah, could be. Yeah, I thought, because I'm on the East Coast. Right? I thought you were in the Midwest. My confusion. It's all good. Still trying to remind myself that stuff doesn't stay as bright as you're painting it. Well, it actually darkens up. I keep thinking, oh my god, it's not gonna be in about 30 seconds. I mean, this is the part that starts where it gets tiny and arduous. But trust the process. Look your process. Yeah, I just want to stream. I don't know. I somehow managed to not have the doctor's high. Wow, cool. Chill away, yes. Use that time. Enjoy it profusely.
Oh, yeah.
Relax. Yeah, you get, I mean, self-care comes in the moments that you can get it. Oh, wow, that's so funny. Here's the gray I was looking for. It's directly in front of me. It couldn't be any more in front of me. It must have been hiding behind the egg. I want to draw a face on it. In a big face. No, you're right, except for the time. Oh, right. Ohio until Illinois. Oh, gotcha. Okay. That makes some sense. I'm trying to picture the time zone. Okay. I think we were in Ohio once. We went from New York. We went to visit Mrs. Beagle's foster parents that she had lived with for a while when she was younger. They have a place. Oh no, it was Michigan. Right, we went through Ohio to get to Michigan, right? New York, Ohio. Yeah, because they were right by Holland, Michigan. But we did go to, I think, oh yeah, we stopped a night in a hotel and all that. That's what I thought. Time shifts, it's just crazy. Reality's tricky enough without time zones. And they gotta throw that in the mix. Whoa. Come on, glue. Yeah, the bottom of this is concave. So it's not flat, so the tape's only grabbing like the outside edges of it, but I need something to hold it. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of this is just straight up back and forth. Yeah, I didn't go through to get northern. Yeah, I forgot. It wasn't coming from the east. Coming from the east, going west into Ohio. I forgot the town we got a hotel in and stayed over. Anyway, yeah, that's the only time I've been up in that part of the country. I did go to Indiana. Whereabouts? Far enough north. They're in, it's right by Holland, which is, I guess, on the kind of the northwestish side, Michigan. Their town starts with a C. I forgot what it was, but it's like right outside of that. I can't paint without shaking right now. I guess it would be a little higher here. Right? I'm gonna go dumb this all down right now. I'm just trying to set where I'm seeing the light being reflected. Then I'll glaze it back down, highlight it up, and glaze it down, etc., etc., etc. Clark. I can't remember the name of their town now. Anyway, it was really nice. Holland's got they have like their tulips are the huge deal in Holland. So when we were there, it was during the tulip festival. So it was like hundreds of thousands of tulips all through Holland, like downtown and there. It was kind of awesome. It was like all this color just everywhere as the tulips came into bloom. It's nuts. Kalamazoo, no, that would have been. I'd have had way too much fun if it was there. Just saying it, and talking about it. Kalamazoo, I was in Kalamazoo. I would never stop talking about it. Just because the name cracks me up so much. Yeah, I can't remember. It's okay though. So now we take this and get a super thin glaze of our C-bend. Start with a C. Core something, maybe. I don't know. So we're gonna glaze this down with our base. Well, it was they were on the west side of that town. You don't know. Yeah, it's on the west. But either way, they had like a Christmas town. I remember we had to pass something. It was like 24/7 Christmas. Like, what the hell is this? What are they doing over here? Top of them. Oh, man. Hit the up. Gotcha. Moose. Freaking moose. Yeah, exactly. This just constantly even out. We're always adding this filter, this C-bend blue on it. It's really subtle, but it keeps everything kind of in the same tone. And as an added benefit, it helps smooth out our blends too, so you get that for free. Yeah, we gotta get under here too. We're just kind of working around the thing right now. It reminds me of the movie Excalibur, like 1982? 1981? Which is an awesome movie, by the way. Probably one of my desert items. If I had a choice, or albums, movies, like if you had 10 movies, 10 DVDs that you could have on a desert island, that would be one. It's just really good. It's that good. But it's all tinted green. Like if you watch it, there's a really slight filter in the whole movie. There's a slight green filter. It's more noticeable when you see a lot of armor in the scene, whatever scene that is. Not tinted green. It's really cool. It gives it this kind of ethereal, unreal, unworldly feel. And that's part of the deal I'm finding with these guys. Is you're just creating a feel. Like the brain doesn't know. When it first sees something, it's going to make its impression immediately. What movie? Oh, it's called Excalibur. That's how my brain works. It already moved on. But yeah, Excalibur. It was 1981 or 1982. It's pretty amazing. One of my favorite all-time movies. Just Arthurian stuff, but great actors. I couldn't tell you their names, you'd know. British actors, amazing. Okay, I do want to like. Get down here. Let's see, let's add a little bit of our, make a little blend of our gray. Gray blue. Cute. Don't want to lose the contrast. That's what makes it look shiny, is the dark. You can't have the shiny without the dark. I think it's strange that there would be a crease in his armor right here, but this is now the world we live in. I know, Arjun. Can you believe it? Okay, I gotta find a better way to stick this on here. Yeah, but Excalibur is really good. Let me think. Hold on. I gotta find out now because now their names are just kind of hanging on me. That's you, buddy. How's it going? Still waiting for some music. Just hanging out. I was gonna email you. No, I'm looking for a wiki on there. Excalibur. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Helen Mirren. Yeah, it was 1981. Dark medieval fantasy. Yeah, it was really good. Who the heck? It was Nigel Terry was Arthur, Helen Mirren as Morgan. That was pretty yeah, and Nicole Williamson, he was Merlin. Epic. Yeah. Good times. I've watched it so much. Don't know the actors. It's just like music. Like I played music professionally for a long time. I couldn't tell you the lyrics to probably any of the songs. Right? Like more focused on the music part, and the melody of the words were fine the way they sound, but hardly ever knew what the lyrics of anything we played actually were. Oh no, I didn't bring that. What time is it? We're at 9. We're early still. It's only been. Oh shit. Oh. 30. Yeah, right. We're still early. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta run upstairs just for a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. I will be right back. Make sure I didn't bring it down here. Need my puffer. Hold on.
Chicken banana.
Chicken banana. Nice. Banana. Banana. It's a dubstep banana. It's a dub banana. Right. Fun. Woo! Yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't know. When my boys were young, the Goofy movie was the big thing. Like, oh my god, I have to watch this again. Right, bye. All right. Awesome. See ya. Doo-doo. Bye. Not so great. Let's get a little bit more saturation in here. Oh. Oh. I was gonna say with the mind, making up its mind about what it's in mind, making up its mind right away when it sees something. That's like kind of like music, or at least like a band, because people hear with their eyes first. So what you look like actually makes a big difference. And it's really subtle. It's already made up its mind based on what your band say looks like. It's gonna indicate what you sound like. Is the brain gonna be accepting to it or not? Wash. Place. I don't believe the brackets. Can't wait till the stands get here. These eggs are great, but he's not flat under here. It's actually concave, curved. So there's not a whole lot of surface area. It's like a whole process of build it up, break it down, build it up, break it down. Do you get it where you want it? So that would be right here. I think it would be hitting right up in here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No, fuck that. Alright, Bainey, thanks for the word, buddy. Yeah, fuck the process still. Okay. Oh, my sounds are wonky again. Wah. Oh god, oh. Whatever, anyway, how's it going, dude? Yep. Now that I've got him as a whole. Mark Hook. How's it going, Mark? Thanks for bopping in. Yeah. I wonder what the full track of this sounds like. I've never actually heard it. I need to get this bright, but not as bright as that. We need to get some shine on there. So if we bring this up, that'll turn that down. So far so good? Good. That's good to know. Same here. Still early yet though. I got a whole day ahead of me. Anything could happen. Literally anything could happen. Okay, let's build this up, I think. Meal break. Yeah, I have to say, I'm a fan of the food. Food is good. Let's brighten this up. I don't want to use actual white, like it never will. The only white we're doing is at the very highest bits, and that's this side probably won't get any raw, just white. That's all. And I keep wearing off the paint. I mean, like, that's not white. That's like a blue-gray, whitish color. So we never actually go to raw white, except like right in here, maybe in here. I could probably add a little bit right in there, but yeah, just saying. Yeah, no, actually, I have to say, the process is going just fine. It's just a very slow, arduous process. This is my life now. Giants didn't step on me. Good. I'm glad you are safe. Yep, it's a good journey home. The journey home. By Jace. There. Alright, now we can bring this up a little bit. I know, it's like I was saying though, all those guys are freakishly tall. I mean, Eric Swenson, Uncle Adam, Sam Length, Vince Venturella, they're all like crazy tall. Yeah, start hunkering down for winter. So I'm gonna exaggerate this white-ish highlight because we're gonna glaze it down anyway, but I need it exaggerated first so we know where it is. The lightest light. It's gonna be coming here, right? So that's gonna be really bright. And then we're gonna make it not so bright. It's always a little nerve-wracking because it is so bright. Just put it in a smaller area. These guys lit up. Let's see, since I have the paint on the brush, what else could use this extreme light? Here, a little more definition, sharp edges. As mind numbing as it's very cathartic. Coach and Barry. He took every form of transportation known to man. Time it takes, yeah. Yeah, this highlight looks ridiculous right now, but trust me. Oh, Jesus. Got it. Man, that sense can't get here soon enough. Up a little further. That's the whole thing. It's just constantly adjusting. Just about done. Like, where is the light actually hitting? Actually let it dry for a minute. We could. Whoa. Alright. I got it. Uh-oh. No. No. Okay, sounds. Something screwed up my sound. I double it up, it'll fill in the gap. Bam, bam, bam. I wonder, what if I roll it? I put you in there. That. Put you on here. Yeah, better. Okay. Yep, we'll just carry on. Very long. Alrighty. 300 quid is not the day before I wanted to be. 2 got home the day after. My 6 days there at all. Oh, sweet. Very cool. I'm not getting too crazy over here. Is what I spent on toys, so that savings went directly to hobby stuff. Ah, perfect, right? That works. Yeah, see, now this is starting to pop more. Thing is this is not, well, it is more surface area that's getting the light. It's actually brighter than this. This could actually come out a little more, honestly. It's a little too sharp. Like, that's got way more of a bend. It's not just going, hey, the light's shining right there. But this can come up, and see, that's why it's important for me to have this in context at a certain point. Because then I can see it as a whole, where the light is. And you just want to bring it down a little bit more. It's a little too sharp right there. Scaffold Amsterdam, you guys are talking European stuff. No idea. I just want to bring the bright highlight down. And this can actually be brighter as well. The sleeve wouldn't be brighter than his neck piece here. At least I don't think so. I might be totally wrong. Okay, that's good. Ah. What, huh? What? Were you at SMC Sunday? I didn't bump into you once. Now you know how it is when... yeah, exactly. All the European stuff. All that American crap. Decepticon this, Decepticon that. Yeah, I never thought about it. Sorry, guys. That's true. Bitch and moan. Like, really? Well, if there wasn't this stupid thing of water in between us all, we could go to all these conventions together. But yeah, that is funny. No, it is Adepticon that. Well, you guys got Adepticon over there too, right? Golden Demon. And don't you guys have a European one? Yeah, he's all over Reaper for sure. Reaper this, Reaper that. I was actually looking at getting a merchant license for Reaper, actually, but I think their merchant licenses are all sold out. That's how popular they've got. That's pretty cool. It's like they can't keep up with the demand. Golden demons. Okay. I'm confused now. So I thought Golden Demon is at Adepticon. It's the painting version, the painting part of Adepticon. Am I totally off base here? What am I missing? So I would have thought that at Adepticon is where you have the Golden Demon, right? Does that make sense? Like the Capital Palette was at. Oh. Gotta get his robe too. We gotta figure out what color of robe does he have? I see. Oh, yeah, okay. You go to a Adepticon, then that would be some cost. Oh, no shit. It was expensive just for me to drive for 5 hours to go to Nova for 4 days. Between hotels and food and everything else. And I didn't really buy any toys. I just got I got a couple Monument hobby paints and a book. I think that was it. Where are we? Oh yeah. That's still really fun. I imagine they're all pretty similar at the end of the day anyway. Guy is starting to get ironed in. It's just really it's a slow build. I don't think they do in the UK at all anymore. Ah, okay, Germany now for the Europe. That's what I thought. I was gonna say Germany, but I didn't want to get called out by Jace because I've been thinking this whole time SMC was in Germany. It's like no, it's not. Let's see. That's what I was told. Yeah, I don't know. I'll never see it. Anyway. I don't know. Me and Chris were talking about trying to get me to RoseCon next year. Thought that'd be fun. Alright, let's make it happen. So we'll see. I think that'll be a blast. If I do, you guys gotta come to RoseCon though. So I can meet you all. Come on, let's just glazing in whites. Slowly but surely. No, I'm serious. Quit calling me Shirley. I got a finalist pins one a couple times. Nice. Oh, for what? A GW? Already got my RoseCon ticket. I'll be there. Yeah, we were talking the other night. Chris hopped on the stream and we're like, it's like, yeah, we need to get you out of here, brother. It's like, all right, I'm totally down. But, you know, I'd have to start a Kickstarter or something. GoFundMe. I need a tattoo on my forehead, so it's fun me. But I'm down. My passport's up to date. Because this is such a broad area, I can get away with just kind of glazing and squishing around this white blue mix I've got. Sets our area of where the light is. We don't have to be real specific. Oh, golden demon, right on. That's cool. It's getting a finalist pin's no joke. That's good. See, this paint is so wet on here. I'm just trying to deposit it where I think we're gonna have to work it down too, but this will be the highest area where it's really bright. Trick is I don't want these edges. We don't want any harsh edges in the light. The model's got all the hard. ChillCon? What? Chili? Oh, I read ChiliCon. I'm like, what? There's a chili convention? Awesome. ChillCon would be better. No, it's too. I don't know what ChillCon is. I know what RoseCon is. I don't really. I've heard of it. I haven't been there. I have friends that have been there. Where are we at? Okay. So like this, we don't want any of that in this. So it's a lot of just cleaning up, smushing and mashing, and shading and filtering. The fun part is because I can see all the little bumps on here, I can just deposit paint on them. Like this bump, this right here. There's like this one, this one. It's kind of fun. Just kind of letting the brush bounce around. And we know it'd be way shadowier under there. This would be getting, yeah, I like it. Got water spots. Alright, let it dry. Depends when it's on, I'll have a clash. I don't know. Skeptic. It's, dun. Oh, right. I guess it should be though. That's really not used to making things glare. This is good. Alrighty. Take care. Thanks for hanging. We'll talk soon. Again, on the airway. Alright. Kind of working it down slowly. Most of the reflection's gonna end right there. So then we need to work in dark so that we get the contrast of the bottom flutter out. Oh, yeah. We still need to get the colors. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break. We're going to run 2 minutes of ads. I won't be painting, so you're not going to miss anything. And stretch, get some more caffeine, and we will be back in a moment.
Oh yeah.
Doodly doo doo. Welcome back. It's good to be back. Thanks for being back. Back. Welcome back. Well, that works. How about this one? Oh no. Why did I touch my earpiece? I'm gonna get a copyright strike for that bad boy if it doesn't stop. Stop. Okay. Geez, 17 mini gorgeous plants. Fruit, green pro curl, and a Zobart painting it. Sweet. Nice. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I had no money. And then I mashed the car. I scraped it on the side of a pole in the parking garage, so that cost an extra like $600. Oh, I forgot to turn my light on over here. That something was a little dim. Ta-da! Oh. Mr. Moneybags, right? 8 minis. I was like, I spent 45 for that Art of Eric Swinson book. That was the most expensive. There was a lot of cool stuff, though, I have to say. I mean, I'd have gone nuts if I'd have had a job still and money. I'd have probably walked home with at least that much. This money. We're working on it though. I need to mix up kind of a darker shade of that. And I need to lift it up. I'm gonna look kind of scattered for a while. I'm just looking at updating, changing the values right now. It's not really so much about the color. Sweet. That'd be nice. I don't know. I like doing busts. I think they're fun. They're like the right size. I don't know. It's like a good... it's a good size. That's what I'm trying to say. With words and stuff. And I'm just throwing paint down here. Because we're going to end up shading this down. But because I've got a lighter value on here, so like if I think of it as like this color right here being gray, so values would be like dark and light. So for example, this is a real light value, right? And this is a dark value. So because the main undercoat of this is kind of dark, I'm just using the same color but a lighter value. And then I'm going to glaze back over it. So I'll bring the value up. Like this is going to be the same color as that, just a higher value. Alright, so this is a little bright. Well, that's not actually, but that's brighter than what's under it. So I'm raising the value of this. And all this stuff I'm just doing with super thin paint. And I'm being really sloppy with it because the armor is not exact. I'm just laying out where I think the lights would be. And it looks scratchy right now. That's fine. That's the thing, like with metals, right? Is it's more important where you put the lights than the actual color you use, because the values, your brain is saying that's a light value, this is a really dark value. But this dark is what makes this look bright. So if this was more like a neutral gray, that wouldn't look nearly as bright, right? It wouldn't look shiny. Ah, well, cool. I'm glad you asked. I just kind of picked it up, really focusing on it this last year myself. But that's the thing with like NMM, is what I'm learning. Right, is it's where you put the lights. I mean, I could make the lights green, it wouldn't matter. But if they're in the wrong spot, my brain goes, yeah, there's something wrong with that. I don't know what it is, but I still got to get underneath here. I get fixated on these details and then I'm sidetracked. See, all that did right there that I just did right here is I just raised the value of this dark because it's really dark. So I'm going to raise the value. Now it's lighter.
It's chilly in here.
Is it?
I know it's
Pretty,
not that cold upstairs.
yeah, it's pretty good.
What you doing?
Painting. Painting a gauntlet.
Going through the gauntlet.
Literally. Hanging out, talking with Mark and Jace and Jet.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Got a good crew hanging out. So this is a lot of broad strokes. That's okay. I'm just going back and forth between values and shapes. Yeah, volumes and shapes. So I can afford to be pretty sloppy. Actually, Picasso it up at this point anyway, because it's such a broad surface.
Picasso.
I miss Picasso.
I know.
Mark and Jet say hey.
Hey.
It is a pain in the ass, absolutely. It's arduous work for sure. It's very time consuming, and I get really self-conscious doing it on stream because you have to get so focused and zoned in, and you're like painting, and it's like Like, yeah, that's where the consciously creating part comes in, where you're like totally centered on absolutely this is all your mind is about. Which isn't great for streaming because it's not like super entertaining. Sitting there watch somebody for an hour just glazing little bits of shit, but you get it. Yeah, lock into it. Well, that's the thing, right? And that's the weird part that my brain splits, because it's like I know people are like, I feel like I'm supposed to be entertaining y'all. It's like, nah, I just turned a camera on into something I would be doing here anyway. So, not my job to entertain you. You want to hang out? You hang out. We chat, we talk, we have fun. I'm not a circus clown. Quit judging me, oh my god, the world. So, yeah, you get zoned in, right? And that's all that's happening.
Yeah, that's so relaxing.
Oh my god.
Zone in and paint
Yeah.
from this perspective.
For real.
I mean, that's why we watch those on.
And pity locks into the judgment of it. Yeah, that's how that just happened, right? You can lock into whatever you want in this world. That's what we're doing. Okay, I get, so it's like finding in between values and kind of working it back and forth. Ah, this book. And yeah, because it's a gradual process. You can't just, I can't just. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Just ignore my wasted 1,000 channel point. Oh shit, Mark, sorry. That's everybody wants to play the sound file, and I test it here and it doesn't work. None of the blurb sound files are working right now. I'm trying to play them right now and they're not firing up, so I will repay you, Mark. No worries. But I do have to fix that. Blurb just like stopped making sounds. It'll play the emote stuff, but it won't play anything out of the widget. I mean, it's playing it, but we're not hearing it. And I updated the browser source for Blurb in OBS. Still not. So we gotta try something else. Anybody got any ideas? No. That's because he's playing it. They're playing the sound emote meme. That's not on the. I think that's different. Not them. Cause yeah, I'm at the stream right now, and if I'm at the widget on my page. Yeah, I can't play any of these. Oh, well, no, I played Trololo, that's true, right? But if I try to play this one, the one next to it won't play. And we lost peanut butter jelly time. Yeah, so Trololo worked. So that's a good find though. So I will use that as the control. I'll find out why Trololo works, but the other ones don't, because most of them aren't working. Yeah, I'm not getting any of these. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. But if that works, then I'll find out why that works and make the others match it. Find out what's wrong anyway. Sorry about that, and I will repay you. I've got to pay, I think I owe Marquis a couple grand. They play it every time they show up. Sorry, dude. Put it on my tab. I could have airbrushed this, but hey! Are you leaving? Alright, Mark. Thank you for chilling. Yeah, that's this up. always something to debug, it feels like. Between OBS and Streamlabs and Twitch. Oh, on the plus I mowed the 2 lawns. Sweet! Hey, that's some exercise. Righty, must do what I should have done today. No use putting yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, it's lawn mowing slowing down here now. I think I gotta mow in a couple days, but yes, cheers bro for the refund. Gotcha. Yep, I will hit you up after stream. Like I said, that reminds me because I owe Marquis like 3,000 or 4,000. Not bad. Okay, this is turning kind of green, so we don't want it to do that. But we're gonna bring in our base color back in. Try and focus little by little on the spots that I know will end up being the brightest area. Which will probably be like right in here. See, and as I raise the volume of it, then we glaze, we'll glaze over it, and then do it again. And again, and again. Ah, sweet. All right, Jet. Thank you for the lurk. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate you guys. Hey, be nice. You know he can't hear you. Just kidding. Yeah, see, it slowly starts building out. This becomes the highest point of light here. That's how I work. I mean, some people will lay that all out at once and then kind of go around it. It's not how I roll. Now I need to darken. Thicker glaze, kind of a layer glaze. If you Hey Mew, good morning yourself. How goes it? Getting reports from the Midwest that Wednesday's pretty good so far. Do you concur? I just keep bringing my base coat in, but I'm only going to start it where I want it to start getting darker. So I'll bring that back in. This is our color that's running through the entire thing. And then we go back and we highlight it again. And etc., until we get a balance where my eye thinks that there's actual light. I want to get glue its head on, just cause. Shh, Mark. Okay, bye, Mark. See ya. It goes bluebird sky and chilly, so I can't complain. Right on. Yep, same here. It's gonna be 70 today, it's perfect. Halloween coming up, which I used to love Halloween. Now we don't do it. I don't know. Yeah, we could glue the head in. I think his neck's done enough. It's pretty buried in there anyway. What do we think? Should we glue his head on? I think so. I say we glue on his head. Glue on his head. Glue. Yeah, Karen's the same. She's all about it. Fall.
Yeah.
Sweater
Sweater weather.
Yeah, Mew says she loves this fall winter. All fall winter type of beauty. Like right on. Same over here. I don't know, I'm a big fan of October, but I'm still love summer.
There we go.
Uh,
Hi, all.
oh, yeah, I had to finish my smoke. I need actual smoke here. Yes, mister, she's heading upstairs. She said hi. I'll build this up slowly and surely. I'm gonna finish this smoke, so 5 minutes is not long enough. Here, I'll turn my camera on. Puff away on this answer stick. We're there. We're almost there. I'm about ready to switch 100% debate, and then it's one step closer not to give up. But for now, we're smoking. What's tomorrow, Mew? What's going on? Without my ugly mug, there's even more room on the screen for the important part. We're gonna glue that on. Royal glue. Paint night at my local game store. Sweet. Yeah, I told you I had we tried to do one on Thursday nights back in the day at our LVS. Couldn't get a really big turnout. We did it for a couple months every week. Okay, maybe you don't need to see my smoke. But I think 40 people were the most we ever had. It's just they weren't a big painting community. They're more focused. They're not as much the tabletop as the card games. So that's their main focus. So there are Warhammer and D&D guys. Like I was looking for a D&D campaign and nobody playing. And I was like, what? That's fun. Yeah, I might start one up again. There's another game store. There's an Atomic Empire, which is a chain. I need a toothpick. And they're over in Durham. So I might hit them up and see if they want to do it. But I'd like to combine it with like a workshop or something like that. I kind of want to see who to talk to there and how to kind of start that conversation. Because it's 45 minutes away. I don't want to be doing that every single week over there. This game shop here was easy because it was like 10 minutes away. All right. Just glove on there. Activator. There's only one person I have without it, my LTS, so I usually stay away from it. Yeah. Whatever you've got to do, keep yourself safe. You don't need a ton of glue in there. But, superiority complex. Yeah, there's always going to be those people, though, you know. It's like, yeah, I only paint with my brush. It's got hair, the tail of a unicorn. I only dilute my paints with Sasquatch tears. Yeah, our game shop had I guess I got kind of sour on ours because it's like the ongoing story. they had a painting contest, and it was Facebook, or you had to bring it in. So I did up this Draco Mage guy, and I bring it into the store, and the judging was by Facebook votes, and so I had actually won. They never announced a winner. A couple weeks later, hey, you guys ever gonna do that? Oh yeah, we totally forgot it. 2 weeks later, it's, oh no, he went out to get a pizza. When he comes back, they'll do it. Never did. This kind of pissed me off. I spent money and I spent time out of my life. And it's like, I could care less. It was like a dwarf model. It was a GW model was the prize, but I didn't care about that. It's the idea that they didn't have integrity. It's all about the integrity. Do what you say you're gonna do. So anyway, enough of wine. Enough of whining. Do this. Okay, let's see. Do. Yeah, it's all right. You just, ignore those folks. Don't give them any energy. That's the worst you can do to them. Is to not care. They want you to care. Yeah, see this, we're raising the value of this little by little. So it's already brighter, and this we can lighten up even more. Because if our light's shining down this way, it's going to be hitting this down here. That's going to be kind of lit up. This won't be as much, but from here over, it's going to be brighter, probably up to here. I can actually get it wet. Alright, so I put water on here. Kind of a cheat code. But then I can look at it in the light. So I'm pretending my eye is the light source. What do I see? What do I spy with my left eye? Oh, now it's dry. Now it's dry. Dry. Get a little wet, and then you can angle it in the light. And you can see where the highlight is. So right here. Oh, this is fun. It's like our SpongeBob track. Dun, 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 dun. I haven't sent the Pudgekin yet. I haven't printed it. Sent it words. Yeah, because I was busy working on her. Boop. So she's all done now. I just got to get her glamour shots and get online. Cheryl. Yeah, we had a couple kids hanging out. What was his name? Theo. Theo was a regular. And then there were a couple other people that would show up at paint night. But I want to check with Atomic Empire and see if they're into maybe a couple times a month. That would be cool. Are you guys once a week or a couple months or every couple weeks? Or how often is your paint night there? Where are we at? Honestly, where this is coming down, I'm not redoing this, but just making sure light would be hitting there and going that way. It's hitting here, going this way, and then this has got to get lit up. Okay. I need a brain plan here for a second. All right. Again, with more glazing. There's other ways you could do this too. I could dry brush it. I could kind of dry brush, mash it, and do it that way. But this is kind of how I'm feeling this one. We're just going to keep going between the highs and darks until we get a nice balance. And I know there's way faster ways to do this. Like I said, okay, this way. And I want to take this. This is going to be actually lit up down here. And just keep going over and over that. Over and over and over and over. And we still need to add a haven't touched down here at all. And probably tomorrow. So I'll take the rest of today. We got another. Trick is not to rush it. It's like when things start looking cool, you're like, awesome, I want to go to the next part now. It's like, oh, finish this part first. It's kind of like programming, right? I mean, you're building up a solution as you're coding up something really cool, and your brain gets locked in on that. And you get really focused in it, and then, oh look, cat. The house of cards comes down, and you gotta reorient yourself when you zoom back in. So that's why it's hard to let go of the zone, because it's like you're seeing something in real time right here, and then if you go away to do something else, it kind of breaks that continuity. And I could use a bigger brush for some of that. I want to get some glaze on here for sure, but I want to build it up gradually. I don't just paint on here. And we'll break out the number 4. It's a massive little brush. I could actually paint all the same details with this brush if I learn to control it. I mean, the body is hella fat, but the tip is great. I mean, I could still do teeny details with this guy if I was so inclined, which I'm not. But this is a good brush for our glazing exercise here as we build this up. This is like kind of a layered glaze we got going on. Pretty thick right now. Ish. And then what I'll do, get some water, just straight water, kind of get in here. I want it mushed around a little bit. It can look rough. Soak up some of it. Alright, with that glitter. Super helpful. Thanks for sending that over, yeah. She's on the back burner now just because since I finished Cheryl, and we got this guy going, and then her, which I've got to totally redo. I was doing so she's a conquistador from Lion Creative, and I had her as a fair maiden at one point, and she was looking pretty good. And then I thought, nah, she needs to be Hispanic looking, like Latino. Okay, and I got it all mixed up and paint down, and I'm like, I tried for hours to come up with the right skin tone, and I determined that I couldn't do it because our palette, we're using a Zorn palette, so we've only got 4 colors, and blue is not one of them, so I cannot mix it with the yellow that is one of the colors. That would have given me green, that would have let me mix with the brown and give me olive, so I had no way to make olive. So I'm going to repaint her as a Iron Maiden once again. But like her eyes, I haven't touched her eyes. So once her eyes were done, I will paint around them. I will cut them out of her head and put them back in. Those are good eyes. So I'm gonna fuck with those. And there's not a ton to the face. It's just getting the curve right. So yeah, I just gotta redo that. And we still got her too. So we got our rogue. What else? So, oh, wait, there's more. And we got Wanda. I named her Wanda. She's a Jawa sexy pole dancer. So she'll be fun. She's going to have a lot of OSL kind of coming up from her lights. I like all the little coins though. I had them a different color and I thought they should look like kind of futuristic little chips. I don't know if you can see it here. Let's see, maybe if I zoom in this way. Check out all the little money chips. But anyway, yeah, so she's kind of fun. I have to do a little repair work on her because I broke off fingers at the top, so I gotta replace her hand. Her fingers were a disaster, so I can reprint from like her wrist up. Easy peasy. So anyway, I will get to her. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot going on. And I've actually got a commission that's supposed to be coming in. We finally found the package that's been floating around the commission model at the moment the guy sent. So it went to our P.O. box, or went to our post office. They said, yeah, I'm just going to throw it in this other pile. Went to another facility. And we were going to send it back to the original one here, but we're going to send it back to sender. Because the sender never put my P.O. box number on it, so it was just going to the post office. And we gave them the right address, so they didn't put it on too. So anyway, I just had him send it to my home address. He's like, I'm just going to order another one and have him send it to you. I was like, all right. So that'll be another week or two. But the commission has to take priorities. Whenever that comes in, I pretty much got to drop all this stuff. But it's a small one. It's only like a 32 millimeter. So what's that? You doodly doo. Oh, now I see his neck in there. We're gonna have to something that's going on for sure. Doo-doo-doo-ba-doo. MM gold trim on the Mimic. What to do purple? Yeah, you can do that in them with any color. It's just lights and darks. It's how you apply them. So yeah, that'd be cool. I'm totally open. I like that. It's a good idea. Yeah, I miss paint nights. I want to put together something though. There's a community center here about a mile from us that we talked to the guy there once, and he's got rooms in there. It's like an actual community center. Got a gym, they've got tennis courts, they've got blah blah blah, the basketball courts, they've got lecture rooms, workshop rooms, I guess. I don't know what you call it, but so I could put one there, but it's like tapping into the mini community here in Greensboro is like, I don't know that there is one, honestly. That's the problem. I don't know that we actually have that community here available. And it's hard because I don't actually play board games, so I don't know like really all the resources that could be available to me for marketing. I've never been a good marketer. Hell, and do flashy pink around. Yeah. Absolutely, gotta do the flashy pink. And you gotta add shine to it. You gotta make the tongue look shiny, like it's glistening with moist liquid. Okay, so now let's run over it again with our base tone. Keep everything kind of balanced. See, we'll blend this over more. Yeah, it's starting to look really good though. I like it. I like where this is going. Now the off-white you use on your own. Yeah, I have to take a look at that. Off-white can be tricky. Dating it. It depends what you're going for, but yeah, I'll look at it. We'll see. We're gonna glaze this up. Guess what? Again. There's our base tone coming back into action again. There. Into here. That's actually a little darker. Back up and heel. Right. So, apothecary white. Yeah. That could work. Again, I have to take a look at it. That's a good color though. We're gonna have to hit all these chains too at some point. Dun, 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 dun. brush. Ah, wrong brush. Oh, the big fat giant brush. Jesus. Sometimes I get two in the moment. Like, pay attention to what you're doing. Oh. And then we just build it up again, but even smaller areas. Kind of like it's giving it shape. Alright, as I find all the bumps, nooks and crannies. And I don't have to hit like all the cracks. But this is going to end up shining pretty bright when we get done with it. I'm gonna blend this into there because it's still getting sunlight. Oh yep, we're just painting light. Here's Vincent would say. That's all that's happening here. How are y'all doing? If you got something to share, please put it in the Discord. We are totally link friendly and love celebrating our community. Which reminds me, we have our showcase on Thursday nights, tomorrow night. Stream. So get your stuff you finished that you're proud of, you want to share, or something you're working on. We would love to see it. Just submit it in the Discord and we will share it with the class on Thursday. I think while I'm here, get this guy outlined. Gold. Yeah. Could also base his robe while we're here. That's pretty basic. Let's see what we can get done. While we're here, I think tomorrow, then we'll move over to this arm and show this some love. Got a lot done today on here and here. Got a while. Keep on here. I think I want to get a base coat on this robe though. Give him some color. What do we think? What color would the hound? Just painted a ton of blue. I'm kind of tired of painting blue. But he's got blue. He's got blue and green in his armor, technically. More blue. I don't see a blue though. Let's think for a minute. I don't really plan these things ahead. I figure, oh, I'll just get to it when I get to it. Field, I like the field green. Very kind of a, an olive green probably wouldn't work. Big fan of burgundy and stuff, but yeah, his book's already this color. What do we think? I need to bring in like a secondary light a little bit more over here too. Anyway, go ahead. Oh, not purple. No, not a purple robe. Could though, actually. Got to get purple on here somehow. So let's do a really dark purple. We can do that. Let's do like a. This is dark. Evaluated purple. Oh, I have about 5 minutes. We'll take a little pause. All right. Get some bass tones. Okay, we can use big brush for this. Get some. Just want to get some color. Ta-da! Like a deep purple. Like the band. Just gonna go ahead and get. So we get our shadow colors in, right? And then bring in some of our highs. And kind of. course he's got a purple robe. Really? How could it be any other color? Okay, one more pass. Kinda doing like a pseudo wet blending really between the lights and darks, but this cloak is pretty defined, so it's pretty easy to see it, all the highlights, because it's reflecting from the satin black I've got on here. So it's showing me where the highlighted parts are. Kind of cheating. But I will use any tool at my disposal. Fun. Oops. I have no depth perception, I swear to God. Makes this hobby uniquely challenging. What? Hold on a second there, bucko. Hey, Aspen, how's it going? Yay, show and tell time. How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Hello. Hi, raiders. Welcome in. I'm Tejas. This is Smiling Beagle Studio. I paint fantasy stuff. Mostly Mrs. Beagle sculpts whimsical things and creates fantastical crafts. I stream like 6 days a week. And right now we are working on Uther. Hope you're having fun. Of course. Hope you're having fun. Thank you very much. Yeah, we are working on him. I just glued his head on today, so we're just picking at it. We spent a lot of love today on this section, and we're kind of working on this chest plate, and then we'll move over to his other arm. We finished just showing you guys some stuff, something I don't usually do, but I got a model from our friend Shiny Me Paints, and she turned me on to this. Cheryl, I named her Cheryl. She's a Gabo succubus. So we just finished her, so she is done, ready for the shelf. And we're also working on, I got a lot going on, but like I said, I'm doing this all the time. Yeah, she came out pretty good. Well, it's funny too, is I'm like, I wouldn't normally paint something like this, but the twin goddesses, their stuff is so curvy, right? It's like painting spheres and cylinders. So that was good practice. Sandor, yeah, right. The knight does. Oh, isn't that? Oh, that's a hound, right? We kind of thought it was a cross between Steven Tyler from Aerosmith and the Hound if they had a kid. But I think somebody else threw something else in there too. Grumpy Crane was in. It was like somebody. I can't remember now. The Hound, yeah. And we got her. She's a rogue. Rogue Tiefling, we're just kind of base coating her still. We haven't highlighted anything. We still gotta base her weapons, etc., etc. So she's in progress. She's a replacement for one. And we've got her. Oh, wait, there's more. And since you guys are all here, so this was from the mind of Monster Dan Minis. From their mind through the mind of somebody that rendered it. And actually took one of their drawings and made a sculpt out of it. So this is a Jawa, she's like a sexy Jawa pole dancer. So she's in progress. What else? Oh, one more. And then I'm done. It's like having friends over at your house. You want to show them all your toys, right? Yeah, she looks like the dead, right? But I had her painted as a fair maiden at one point, and she was looking really good. Her eyes are good. I'll keep her eyes for sure. But then I got this hair up my ass that she needed to be Hispanic or Spanish. So I kept trying to come up with a Spanish skin tone, and it wasn't going to work with the palette that I'm working with, because our stay in frame crew is using a Zorn palette, which is like four colors, and green was not one of them, so I couldn't really make an olive to do what I want. So I'm going to repaint her as a fair maiden again. But this is from the Lion Creative, so this is one of their sculpts. So check them out, full show. She's cool. Got some feathers going on. There. But yeah, the twin goddess stuff is all kind of bulbous and birdy. Where are we at? The Hound. That's right. Oh, well, you guys got here right in time. We were just gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna get back on this. Right now, we're building up the highlights down here. Building it up. Oh, I was painting my Salamander Space Marine, so that's progress on my army. Sweet. Oh, hell yeah. Very cool. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mud Squasher. Super appreciate you. We're going to take a little pause. We're going to come back and get back onto his chest plate. What I'm trying to do right now, I say we, I mean me, is I know our light source is going to end up being pretty bright from here. Right, so hence the brightest light's here, brightest light shining here. It's also going to hit this. So we need to kind of massage this. Because if you look at it from here, like if the camera is the sun, you are now the source of the light. Right here. So anywhere this hits, anywhere I'm seeing with this camera view is where the light is. So that's going to be brighter. It's going to roll off down here a little bit. And I think it's gonna come off this lip because it's curved up a little bit. So this is gonna catch the light too. So we'll work up. Who's that? Who's that in green that I can't read? Hey Dorian, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Actually, that was you. I thought it was Aspen talking about the night. Oh, the night reminds me of that was you. Good to see you. I'm so sorry. Oh, rude of me. He's coming along. Depending on how much time I end up spending on him, he might be an entry for Nova next year. We'll see. We'll see how much time I put into it, because that's all the difference on the painting any figures or minis between tabletop and display quality. It's just the amount of time, and then competition. Display isn't always competition. I think it should be, but it isn't always competition. Like, you should be doing your display pieces like they're competition pieces, I think, to do your best. But that being said, it's just time. How much time you want to spend. And I figure I've got, what, 9 months? 10 months till November? We can get a lot done on him. I could probably repaint him 5 or 6 times by then. What I'm trying to figure out is, why does he have a crease in his armor? Why? It's like they put 2 plates together. That makes no sense to me. Anyway, we're going to take a 5-minute pause. For those of you new here, I won't be painting. I will be getting coffee and going to the bathroom and stretching, taking meds. Take your meds, go pet a creature, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. It'll be 3 minutes of ads, and then we will be back to painting joy. See you in just a minute. Hang out. Hello, hello, we're back. Welcome back. Being back. Ah, thanks, Dorian. Yeah, 10 months should be or enough to just make me want to quit. That's the thing, right, is I want to be a competition painter, which is weird because I don't have enough money to actually get to any of these competitions, but that's kind of the standard I'm holding myself to. So I like painting display models. I like spending a lot of time on a piece and really making it come to life. I like these other ones too. Like he's gonna go full bore. She, for example, stopped at a certain point. It's like there's only so much I'm gonna take her. This wouldn't be a competition piece. I guess it could be, but it's different. These little guys, like she's actually 32 mil, but I bumped it up like 20 mil. So she's a little bigger because I like to see the details on stuff. I mean, painting her at that big was just ridiculous. Not because it was difficult, but because you can't see the details of the sculpt the person created. So I like to bump them up a little bit because I print most of my stuff anyway. So I can do that. But yeah, I've got a bunch of little guys to paint up too. But we'll see. It's really organic. Like I never know what's gonna come up next. And I love painting models for other people. Like this other one, this commission coming in, it's a blast. So these other fun ones that are different. Like her, a freaking Jawa's pole dancer. Who the hell comes up with? What does their brain look like? Anyway, so and this small. Obviously not competition, but I still want to paint it the best I possibly can, right? And I'm learning constantly. So this is the most intimate I've ever done on one piece. So it's a really good exercise. Might take me a little longer as I'm sighting it, but I don't know. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Over. This camera, though, I'm not a big fan of where this is at, but I can't really put it anywhere else because I've got paint racks in front of me, so there's nowhere actually. Paint racks and gear. It's like all this camera shit, lights, all that. It's all my face. So yeah, that's going on. Anywhere to put it. Anyway. Alright. Thank you. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Enjoy your gamage. I'll be getting ready for lunch before too long here. We got about another 45 minutes. Let's get back on it. It's not gonna clean itself. Blurb is a word. Where are we? Alright, we're still building this up. And like we're doing, it's very loose. We don't need that brush. We can use our fatty brush. We're still building this up, and I'm doing it really loose and washy, and just trying to get the tone up. And back. Yay, welcome back. Good to have you back. I was tabbed out, responding to someone on Discord. Right on. Most of my light's gonna start focusing over here now. This is really wet, really loose. I just want to get paint on here, but it's kind of defining a shape-ish. And then I'm going to get some water. Around. layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. Welcome back. Very sloppy. And well, we're waiting for that. That a little bit. Kind of bouncing around between things. I imagine he's got a little gold, burnished gold. It's all beat to crap, I'm sure. It's anything like the shape of the rest of his armor. Oh, come on, don't start drying up. Get some, we don't want it actually that much. Actually, we don't. A little more ochre. I'm all about the ochre these days. Everything I'm working on's got it on it. Okay. Turning. I think we're okay, but just in case. I just cleaned it off this morning. So. But yeah, I'll use this. I'll use a palette for the whole, most of the project. I have to, depending on how long it is, I might have to swap it out. But I'll typically keep the palette going as long as I possibly can. I just keep adding water to it. One trick that I found that helps for wet palettes too is I drilled a hole in it over here. So that way when it's closed, it's not totally sealed. It doesn't get mildewy. But yeah, I put a glass palette on the lid of my wet palette. So it's right there. And when my palette's closed, then I can just come down and use a glass palette when I sit down and get paint on something really quick. And I don't want to deal with the wet pellet. Oh, tab down. Everybody saw the mildew, put copper wire. Yep, copper wire is good. People used to use pennies. I use these things, so I've got one on each corner. These are just copper. So yeah, I don't have any issue. I can add water to this thing for weeks. And just keep it going. I only have to swap it out when I've absolutely run out of every iota of space on it with color mixes. Okay, where were we? Still doing this bottom here. Get there. Let's get another glaze on there. Almost there. Down like oh, come on, book. Kind of messing my mojo. And yeah, it's going to be extra bright for a minute. Until it isn't. That's all I can say. And it's funny too, is doing this kind of thing is I can see the irregularities in the sculpt start becoming apparent. So when paint starts flowing, you can see that this, I can't touch it now, but like this area right here is actually in shadow. So it's kind of bigger up here. So I'm going to highlight that. And here. And then we're going to leave that alone. That's actually a dip, but this is raised. It's really subtle. It's in the sculpt though. And as the paint flows over it, it shows like the bottom areas. Or the depression. God, words are getting harder. The older I get, it's like I'm finding it just a touch more difficult to find the right word. I didn't used to have that issue. Interesting to note. That dry. And guess what? We're gonna go back over it again. English is weird. Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Yes, it is. But yeah, but the mind though too. I mean, I am 60 years old, and I'm wondering if it's age related, you know? Because it's like the body that's aging, the physical part of it. My mind itself still feels much younger. So I'm just watching this body age, like objectively. Dents in here now, so that's nice. Yeah, so you can see there's like an indentation here. You can see it's raised here, it's indented in here. There's an indentation right there I can get the top of. If you see it in the light, in the reflections, I don't need to get that minuscule yet. We're doing the bigger volumes first. But I'll start, once we get to that point, we'll drill down and start hitting all these parts. Takes forever, but it looks really cool. You out? Okay. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Oh, okay. Winding down. Where are we at? Well, no, we got a half hour. We can do a lot of damage in a half an hour, I think. I know I can drink more coffee. Yeah, so it's starting to shape up. It's a process. That's for sure. At this point, it's a lot of subtle move. Trying to create a vibe, right? Let's see, the problem with that white is it separates. If you thin it out too much, then the pixels go away. Pixels, I always think of pixels, but pigment goes away. Just keep going between highs and darks. Okay, I see you, hair. And there's a highlight here. I'm kind of just marking this out for myself so I know what else, where these bits are. Like this is kind of high, so we can light that up as we go. Right now, no, I'm just kind of marking spots. It's really subtle. But it's parts that are raised in the model I want to draw attention to. Okay. And we're still working this up, glaze by glaze. But I want to have control over how much light is going on. So I know what I see in my head. So now the trick is to get it out here. I'm going to bring it over this way. I know, it looks really scratchy right now, but bear with us. Us meaning me. Dry, and it will end up looking really good. I'm just trying to contour the light. So if I'm shining here, this is where it would stop. Actually, it's about right there. So we need to take this down just a touch more in my head, right? That's where the drop off is, the curve of his armor. So for example, it would be like bringing it down here. Okay. Too scared to actually add color on it. So this would be, yeah, see, that's like a raised area right there. I want to bring this up. Oh, this brush is out of control. Why am I using the new? And it's like following the contours of the model. Maybe we stop using, how about that? Smaller friend. They will end up smoothing this out more. Right place, hit it again. Just using a really light C-bend. There's a touch of pale yellow, bunch of white. I'm just glazing it on. Our main flow is right there. Bring it up a little bit. Just shaping it. Right. See, this is a divot, so hold on. Just stop at the end of it. Alright, so we don't need to get this minuscule just yet. Sorry, I get stuck in the zone here. Ah! So that played. A, B. That works. Huh. Probably happy. Oh, you probably don't have enough. Did Blurt fix itself? I couldn't be so fortunate. Alright, so now I have more than enough. I'm sure you do. See if the happy work, or any one of the others, really. I wonder if it just, I've got to disconnect from it and reconnect, I guess. I don't know. That's a future me problem for after lunch. Nope. Yeah, but there's only a few. Trololo works. That one works, apparently. So I need to figure out, like, why. Why for you do this to me? This is all dark under here. We don't even care. We're gonna shade it like we don't even care. Well, I still have paint on the brush. Where else can I use it? Go back over it. All right. Ooh. Okay, I guess the back of this guy might be a place to work on too. Anyway. Okay. Right, the idea is to really get the right side of his head popping. It's stupid. Because our light's coming down here, they sculpted it so that this would be like really bright. So we still gotta brighten up the side of his face. I haven't actually worked on his face in a while. We're not gonna do that now though, because our brain is focused on this stuff. And so what I would do too, like for example, for these cracks, I'm not gonna like, highlight all the cracks, but what I will do is just darken up the dark part of the cracks. I don't need to add a highlight to them. We just add like down here, if I go just accentuate the dark part of it, because that'll give me the highlight. I can go a little darker. I get the highlight for free by adding the shadow. And like I said, you don't have to hit every single one. What is that? Ah! Fuck. No, that one I did hit the highlight on, but that's because it's closer to the top. Smooth out stuff any chance I get. A lot of this ends up, it's going to end up being really subtle, but it'll look cool. Same way bow ties are cool. I don't do that. Start picking out more of the shadow, you know. Like I said, it starts refining more and more and more. Zeroing in on little details. We're not actually there yet. We're still trying to get the shape of this volume here, the light, the lamp. This should be the brightest part, which it looks like it is. We keep focusing down that way. I'm gonna keep lightening it up, bringing it down, lightening it up, bringing it down. What? What? Oh. And we're gonna focus the light right here. But still, I still want this lit up too. Maybe it's something like that. Shit, that it. Woof woof. Go Arjun. Actually, I don't know if that is him. That might be the other dog. There's another dog that kind of is hanging out back behind us. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I gotta smooth this mess out. Yeah, I'm liking where this is going for sure. Mm. 15 minutes. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. You guys are awesome. And this would be just a touch brighter. The brightness should culminate right here. Right in there. Alright, so watch this. If I add a little bit more white. If I make a mix with our blue, a little bit more white, touch of pale yellow. Our C-band. It actually brings out the green in it. A little darker. Actually, we want that a little brighter, so let's a little more white. A little more white. Pretty bright, but not blazing bright. Right. For example, again, you can see the contours. Once you start zeroing in on stuff, you can see all the little raises and dips. Just sketching right. Uh, Whoa. Oh, okay. Ah, I forgot where I was. There's actually a crease here. Mhm. Just looking at stuff here. That could be smoother. These edges are worn off. Alright, well, we'll move over to the... Just about done here. We got like 5 minutes. Next round, we'll go over his right arm. I'll just touch some stuff up here for a few minutes. We can bring stuff up a little higher, all around. Right. Oh, yeah, that's good. Can't see what I'm doing over here. Secretly mixing up color. It's gonna look ridiculously bright for a while. We'll get it all blended together as one cohesive piece. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Right enough. Bring it up, bring it up. Alright, get lost in this for a while. We will have to carry on later. Our time here is done. Otherwise, I'll be at this all day. But as it starts taking shape, it's like, yeah. Alright, gang. We're out. I'm gonna go feed my belly. Let's go find someone to raid out to. Thank you so much for spending time out of your life to come hang out in mine. We will be. Why? I'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll have our community showcase. So if you got stuff you want to share with the class, we do love to celebrate our artist friends. So go ahead and get those into the Discord, and we will find someone to go invest. Who's home? Who is home today? Let me refresh, make sure we're still good. Let's find someone new. We always raid the same folks. I haven't been over to, man, I've been everywhere to everybody's all the time. Who's new? Anybody new? Roll 1 to explode. We have not actually, I've watched their streams. Very good painter. Seemed like a really sweet person. So let's go check them out. We don't ever go see them. I don't think I've ever rated them. Mute this for a minute. Alright, gang. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to rate it out to roll 1 to explode. Show them your love. Give them a follow when we get there. And we will see you tomorrow. Cheers.